Hello, English 110. Welcome to Spring Semester 2016, College Composition Online. My name is Professor Colleen Sasso, and it's really nice as you begin to post your welcome messages to meet all of you. And I hope that we'll have a chance to really get to know each other this semester. Even though this is an online class, I'm hoping that bridging the gap between you and me will really be easy to do. You'll have video messages. Even as much as I love recording myself, I really want you to be able to see my face and feel like I'm talking to you each week. So you will see me each week in an introduction to the course. And also I want you to feel free to use my office phone to call me during any of my office hours, which are Wednesdays and Fridays from 11 to 1:30, or leave me a message and I'll give you a call back. I don't want you to feel like there's this invisible wall between us just because we're not face-to-face. And the first 2 weeks of any online class are the most difficult. Everyone's trying to navigate not just course content, but they're also trying to navigate how to use Blackboard and how to use MindTap and all of these other things. So if you're feeling a little anxious right now, I want to say, don't. We will work through it, and a certain level of anxiety motivates us, but I will try to work through everything with you. And I really give you this 2-week grace period at the beginning of the semester until you start really feeling familiar with the class. So if you're not turning things in on time, or you got stuck on something, really spend these next 2 weeks just learning how to navigate the course. So what would be really helpful right now as we start this quick introduction to the modules is that many of you have already been inside Blackboard and you're trying to navigate it and figure it out, which I do like to give you some of that time to do that because I find when you're working through it yourself, you find what questions you have and places you get stuck. So I'm going to answer some of those things for you right now. And again, I encourage you to email me or call me if you still have problems. But the best way to start this introduction is for you to have Blackboard open, and I'm going to walk you through course information, which is where you can find your syllabus and other essential documents. And this is just a quick walkthrough, and we'll get into content even further later. Okay, so if you can look at the left side menu on Blackboard, you'll see announcements, course information, and learning modules, and the discussion board. And those are the four things I want to walk you through right now. Okay, so if you open up course information, and I'm just doing it right here on my computer. Okay, we ask you to go and take a look at the syllabus. Is one of the first things we ask you to do. So by just clicking on that direct link, the course syllabus should open up. Okay, and I want you to spend some time reviewing the course syllabus and asking me questions on the discussion board, which we'll get to in 1 minute. But the course syllabus is a really good place to start in terms of what expectations and what major assignments are in the course. And I will do a follow-up message in which I walk through that course syllabus with you. Okay, but for now I want you to access it, I want you to read it and review it and see what questions you have. What you'll find in our course syllabus is that this whole entire class is centered around one major project, and that's a 10 to 12 page research paper that you will submit at the end of the semester. What's great about the way we're working 110 now is that you'll actually write sections of that research paper the entire semester. So where you see those short essays listed, that is you writing small chunks of your research paper. Okay, so you write an informative, a compare contrast, a cause and effect, and an argument paper, and all of those sections will end up being your comprehensive research essay. So we're actually working on the ultimate project in the class, this 10 to 12 page research paper. We're working on the entire semester. Okay, so that's one thing I want you to understand right away. The other thing I want you to understand, and the syllabus outlines this pretty specifically, is that the content of this course is the research process and the writing process. And everything we do in the class will inform one of those, okay? So you'll be doing research exercises that help you with that skill, and you're gonna be taking those research exercises and trying to put that into a comprehensive essay. So research and writing is the entire process we're gonna practice in this class, okay? So I'd like you to take a look at the course syllabus, and the other document that is there under essential course documents is the 110 semester overview. Okay, and we're going to get into that further as we move along, but that just shows you, as I say, we're going to write the research essay the entire time. We're going to start with informative, we're going to explore your topic, And in the next couple weeks, we're going to choose your research topic, and you're going to write each of these short essays on the same topic, which will make more sense as we move along. But for now, this is kind of what the semester looks like. These are the 4 short essays. Explore, consider, assess, and solve is the process that we're going to go through with your research paper. And we're going to write small chunks of that all along. Okay, the other document I want you to look at while you're there is the assignment overview. And this just shows in a nutshell kind of what you can expect each week from the modules. So if you take a look at that, it's split into, you'll have reading assignments, research assignments, and writing assignments, usually each week. Okay, so if you want to look at it in chunks, that's a good way to look at it. Your reading will come from the MindTap electronic handbook, which I'm going to explain how to use, and your Craft of Research book, which is your physical text. For some reason, this class ordered the old textbook for 110. So if you're having a lot of trouble, and I don't want to put you in a financial situation where you can't afford, if you bought the first book and you can't afford to get the other ones and you can't return it, just talk to me individually and we can work through it, okay? But for now, the 2 textbooks for the course is an electronic handbook called MindTap that you received an access code for when you purchased, and the Craft of Research book, which is a physical text that you should have. Okay. The second chunk of that is research. So we'll do something in which we're practicing research methods every week, and we'll do a writing assignment, whether that's a draft of an essay or a small writing sample. If you look at the course overview, though, in these 3 different columns, you'll see that we're either drafting a paper each week or we're revising one. So you can expect these short essays. They're about 3.5 to 4 pages each. You'll be doing work on them each week. Okay. So take a look at that document, and we're going to get further into the research theme and the short essay guide. They're both there as well under essential course documents and course information. We will be working with them later, but you can take a look. Your topic will come out of the research theme, which if you open that document up, we are writing a conflict resolution paper as our final paper, and we're working toward that all semester. But conflict resolution really is just, you've chosen a topic that has a major conflict. 2 sides are arguing about something, okay? And we're going to find out what they're arguing about. We're going to look at both sides of that argument, and we're going to try to help them figure out how to solve that, okay? So let's say you're doing the vaccinations in the United States. Some people say, yes, we must vaccinate, and other people say, no, there are issues with vaccinations, right? So we have this conflict to vaccinate or not. We have 2 sides who both have good arguments, and by the end of the research process, we're going to figure out what those arguments are, and we're going to try to help them find a solution to the issue. What can we do about vaccinations in the United States that we haven't thought of yet? Okay, so if you're looking at the research theme document right now, that's kind of how it's set up, this conflict resolution. And topically, we're going to choose an American conflict. So the top 10 American conflicts, after I did some research on this, are listed there. And you'll find it funny that Kim Kardashian literally has been listed multiple times. And that's not about Kim Kardashian, obviously. That's about conflicts that we have with media and reality and all of those things. Okay, so you can take a look at that document as well. But I want to bring us out of one other thing I want to show you under course information. So stay inside that folder. Is we have course web resources. Okay, and what those are outside links that are going to help us with our class. The first one is English Purdue OWL. Okay, if you click on that, you drop right into the online writing lab for Purdue. It is the leading writing and research lab that we have available to us for free. So many writer instructors go there for MLA help, for research help, for things you're going to need in the class. The second link links you directly to what we call a research guide that's right embedded in our library. Okay, we've designed a library library page right from the MCC website that aligns directly with English 110. So you'll find when you click on that you have a tab for each of the sections we're going to write in our class, and we'll continue to talk through that. But if you click on that, you'll see there's an Explore tab, there's an Assess tab, there is a Solve tab, and it aligns directly with the process we're doing in this class. Okay. And last but not least, because I think it's really important that you see my face and I explain things to you. We have a private YouTube channel just for this class because God knows not everyone on YouTube wants to watch me do this. Anyways, so it's a private YouTube channel that will have all of my videos and lectures on it. So the link to that is there, as well as the username and password. Okay, so if you're having trouble viewing this video, you can sign directly in our channel and all of my lectures will be on there. Okay, so those are a couple of things I wanted to point out there. The second thing I want to walk you through is our first learning module. Okay, so I'm going to pause there for a minute and let you watch this part of the video, and then I'm going to start a new video to talk to you about the first learning module. Okay, so watch this one first and I will be back to talk to you about the first learning module. Okay, thank you.